Hi, everybody. This is Silvio Canto in Dallas, Texas on Thursday, October the 25th, and welcome to our video commentary. Well, I'm sure you heard about these packages that were sent to the Obama residence, the Clinton residence, I believe the Biden residence, CNN, maybe a few other places, and thankfully they didn't explode. And from the looks of it, I'm certainly not an expert, but from hearing what experts are saying, it doesn't look like a very sophisticated operation, which probably means that the FBI will be able to get to the bottom of it fairly quickly, whether it's one person or another person. They probably left fingerprints and they probably left videos or something that the FBI will be able to use to get to the bottom of this, and I'm pretty sure that it'll happen fairly quickly. But I think what's interesting to me is the selective indignation that happens with this type of an incident. You have people immediately jumping to the conclusion that President Trump's rhetoric brought this about. This is amazing because we don't know anything about whoever did this. We have no idea who did this and why. We have no idea what their political orientation is. We don't even know if it's politically motivated, okay? I mean, it's just because it looks political, it doesn't mean that it is political. So it seems to me that people need to slow down a little bit. You know, CNN has been on the air for 24 hours blaming it all on President Trump. Well, that's just plainly ridiculous. We don't have any information to do that. Blaming this on President Trump is just as ridiculous as blaming Senator Sanders for the guy who went to that baseball field and shot some Republicans. I mean, you just don't blame people like this. You know, you blame, of course, the person who did it. In this case, whenever we find the person, I'm sure that person will be arrested and he will be interviewed, he or she will be interviewed, and we'll try to get to the bottom of whatever inspired him or her to do this. But at the moment, we don't know anything. And for people to be jumping to all these conclusions and all this selective indignation on the part of some Democrats is pretty ridiculous. Look, we've been living, unfortunately, and I say unfortunately because I don't think it's healthy for the country. We've been living over these last few months with a situation where Senator Collins, who gave that great speech in the Senate about Judge Kavanaugh, packages were sent to her home. Senator Cruz and his wife were confronted in a restaurant by a mob of people. Senator McConnell the other day was confronted, I think with him it's been twice now, confronted by people. So look, there's enough here to go around. And for people to blame it on President Trump is just as wrong as it would be for me to blame it on a Democrat. So it's too much blaming going on when in fact the problem is on both sides. Both sides have to lower the volume. Both sides have to understand that we can disagree politically, but we don't have to engage in sending each other packages or calling each other names. We're better than that. We're much better than that as a people, and we're better than that as a country. So let's lower the volume. Let's lower the volume. Let the FBI do its work. Again, I believe they're going to get to the bottom of this fairly quickly because it doesn't look to me like a very sophisticated operation. Whoever did it, whether it's one person or more than one person, we will know fairly soon. But let's cut the selective indignation. That part, I think, has to stop. And let's stop blaming people immediately without knowing anything at all about what happened. Well, thank you for watching. We have all of these over on YouTube. We have them on my blog, and we have them on Twitter. And if October 25th is your birthday, happy birthday. Bye-bye, everybody.